there's some kind of fetish with street dudes because we mistake them as being more masculine. I really wish that women would stop putting street dudes on a pedestal. And I mean, you see how Glorilla's song, she was talking about the type of dude that she wanted, and that's cool because she's selling you an illusion. And don't get me wrong, I love that song. I like Glorilla. But she's giving you, she's romanticizing and sexualizing the type of guy that you keep saying that you don't want. If we actually held ourselves accountable for the type of men that we chose, I don't think we would keep romanticizing men that are in survival mode.
Hey, listen, and she's talking about all you independent boss babe sisters. All you independent boss babe sisters, because it's only our sisters who choose to have this type of mindset, right? Where they believe they can change a street dude, where they believe they can do this with a street dude, that a street dude loves them and this and that and third. That's never the case, man. That will never, ever, 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 ever be the case. And the funny thing is, these are your most educated sisters. These are your sisters with the best intuitions in the world and yada, yada, yada. Once again, man, when you put yourself in these type of situations, these sisters then turn around and say, hey, well, you know, black men are this, black men are that, black men don't like protecting this, black men don't like protecting that. But these are the men that you're choosing. And the sad thing about it is, these are the same men that these women are raising. They clown the very men that they are raising. They lay down with the very men that they are raising. And you can't blame nobody but yourself for that. You can't blame anybody but yourself for that, man. And then the sad part about it, as she even stated, these sisters will then say, hey, well, listen, this is a real masculine man. Your street dudes are not real masculine men. Let's just be real. Now, she pointed out Glorilla, right? She pointed out Glorilla, that Glorilla, you know, y'all heard a song with Glorilla where, you know, she want a dude, man, a street dude, yada, yada, yada.
Love me a trapping ass, dark skin, country ass, got it out the mud, 610 thug ass, top real slick, big dick, big gun ass, pick a bitch up when we fuck, oh, strong ass.
I really want to know what her man looks like. I truly want to know who her man is. But the funny thing about it is, even if we knew who her man was, they're never going to stay together. They're never going to stay together. Why? Because number one, Glorilla ain't trying to listen to no man. Let's just be real, right? That little midget ain't trying to listen to no man. But also at the same time, she is a hard head. She's a hard head, and the man that she's probably dealing with, he ain't going to take anything seriously. He's not going to take anything serious, man. So you, once again, guys, when you want to sit here and you want to push this idea that, hey, man, we need guys like this. Hey, man, these guys are going to be protected. These guys are this. These guys are that. And then when stuff hits the fan, y'all want to then start pointing fingers. You can't point fingers at nobody but yourself. And she says, take some accountability. Take some accountability. Y'all so quick to sit over here and listen to Sexy Red, listen to all her freaking music, then try to portray that music, then try to say, well, you know, I love me some Sexy Red. Like, come on, man. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Sexy Red, Glorilla, Cardi B. Y'all see what Cardi B is going through. How is it that you can deal with somebody like Offset and then turn around and go deal with somebody like Stefan Diggs, who seems to be worse than Offset? But yet she wants to put this idea. That, hey, man, listen, I can get something better. Ma'am, no, you cannot. Because I'm telling you right now, this relationship between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs is not going to last. But of course, you have sisters. You have sisters day in and day out saying, man, listen, we love Cardi B and we love her relationship that she got with Stefan Diggs, this, that, and the third. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, because he broke it down perfectly. Man. How is it you got all of these women? Because, of course, we're going to see the text receipts. But how is it you got all of these women, man, saying that they love Stefan Diggs and Cardi B, but yet they have an issue with Offset? But then the sad thing about it is Stefan Diggs is about to do Cardi B in the same way Offset did Cardi B in.
So I guess Cardi B's new boyfriend broke up with her and claims that her BBL stinks.
Oh, my God!
When Cardi B finally broke up with Offset, many of Cardi B's fans were so excited. It was a sad story, and Cardi B was being abused. She was being cheated on. and she was being manipulated by the big bad wolf named Offset. But like a Tyler Perry movie, she found a person that was going to change her life. No longer will she be dealing with dusty ass Offset who had bad gambling problems. She was going into the arms of an NFL athlete who was rich, successful, and according to many Cardi B's fans, good looking. And he was going to be the guy to change everything for her.
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all can hate on Cardi and Stefon Diggs all y'all want, but at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding, baby. And that goes for many things. The difference between a boy and a man, the difference between the way a woman acts when she's with a boy and a man, the difference between a man loving the woman for her and a man loving the woman for the idea of her. Like, I feel like Cardi B with Offset was Cardi B. Cardi B with Stefon Diggs is Belcalis, like two different versions of her. And it's crazy because everybody keeps trying to say that Stefon Diggs love bombing Cardi B, and to be honest, if he is, she ain't dumb. One thing about Cardi, she's not dumb. I feel like she only put up with as much as she did from Offset because of the kids and the marriage. Without that, I think she would have been gone, but y'all know Cardi is real big on loyalty. You can literally look at Cardi between the two and tell the difference. Like with Offset, the way she dressed, the way she talked, the way she acted, and I think that it was honestly genuinely a reflection of her and her relationship, the way she was being treated by him. But with Stefon, it's totally different. And like I said, not only in the way of how he's treating her, how she dresses, how she's been carrying herself, how she's been talking, like it's two different forms of her, like same person but different people.
Her fans were even saying, listen, you see how she's changing, she's glowing, and you know how women would be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for her. We love to see it.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
Let's even get into some of the comments. Look at this. Andrea Babb says, you are so right. Christine was like, literally, she's so soft and feminine with Stefon. When she was with Offset, she was always in fight or flight mode, all gangster, always on edge. But now it's like she can finally breathe. If Stefon really turns out to be her Prince Charming, they could last a long time. And honestly, she might be the one to finally tame him. I love that for her.
But this is just the delusion that a lot of you women love to have. Let's continue the video.
I've actually never dated a street guy that was very protective. It's a complete myth that they're more masculine and more protective, and they're actually more combative, and they lack a lot of emotional maturity because they're in survival mode. They're not trying to love you. I don't care how many black movies that they create where the love is so toxic, and then for some reason, especially in the black community, we romanticize these toxic relationships, and then we romanticize these guys and say that we want this Russell Wilson, Sierra type of love, but we're never going to get there if we keep talking about we want a hood dude. Especially if you're not a hood chick, they see you as naive and gullible. Don't let the hype fool you where they're like, oh, you're wifey material because you speak a certain way and dress a certain way. The only difference is that hood chicks know exactly what type of time a street dude is on. There is nothing that you'll understand about a person that can analyze, observe you, and know how to get what they want from you, because where they're from, there's less resources. Their survival mode makes you navigate differently through life. And I know this because I've experienced this. If you don't come from struggle, the way you view the world in relationships are just different. So if you're from the suburbs and people, and, you know, you speak a certain way, you have a certain disposition and demeanor, trust me, you do not align with no street dude, and they see you as silly and naive.
Once again, she's talking about your women, man, who sit up here and constantly saying they love what Cardi B and Stefon Diggs got going on. She is literally speaking to those sisters. And the sad thing about it, this is a lot of your sisters. These are a lot of your sisters, man, who are just joyful that Cardi B done found another guy. But it's like, once again, you didn't get anybody better. You didn't get anybody better. You're trying to get these players and these hood rats, man, that's not going to get you anywhere. That's not adding any value to your life. What value is Stefon Diggs adding to Cardi B's life? Nothing. Nothing but just drama and headaches. because all we have are nothing but videos. This man embarrassing this chick. I mean, the dude over here got women calling him daddy. I mean, this is like within like the freaking first few weeks of them dating. This is wild. This is wild. And to be honest with you, I think, man, if they weren't even dealing with each other, man, we will probably never see a video of Stefon Diggs giving that chick whatever he was giving her. Because Cardi B want to sit over here and make a statement. She's just making herself look dumber and dumber. And the only people who are encouraging her, who are backing her up, are our sisters. But then play dumb when they get the outcomes that they get. It doesn't fall on anybody but yourself. I mean, hey man, do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know down below, what do you guys think?